It's your girl Ariana Celicio. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome here. I'm glad that you are here to join us today. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can know whenever I do post a new video. Today we will be doing a little, tutorial DIY. I know that we are all chilling in the house during this quarantine, so we all have a lot of time on our hands. So I took the time out to clean my makeup brushes, and I wanted to show you guys how to do that as well. And let's get right into this video. To get started, you will need a bowl to hold your beauty blenders and beauty sponges in, a scrubbing pad, mine is actually a scalp brush, and Dawn dish soap. Any kind works, but mine is 2 times the power to clean even more. And then I have this little mini washing machine that I will link in the description box, and y'all are going to be so surprised when you see how amazing this little device works. Moving on, we're actually going to be soaking our beauty blenders and sponges in some warm soapy water before we actually clean them. They'll be soaking in this warm water until it's time to clean them, and they're the last thing that we will be cleaning. And to be prepared to clean our brushes, we're going to do the same thing in our mini washing machine using warm water, not hot, but warm water, and some Dawn dish soap as well. So then I just take as many sponges as I can and soak them in that soapy water. I let the soap penetrate the entire sponge and make sure it gets super soaked. And that one that I didn't put in there, don't worry, it's going to get clean. I'm going to show you guys how to clean that one without having to soak it first. Now it's the fun yet draining part. I like to start off with smaller brushes, like my eyeshadow brushes. And since this one is kind of big by itself, I put it in alone. And honey, you see how this little washing machine, though she is little, she is fierce. She is moving and grooving, okay? So then I take cool water, not warm, completely cool water, and rinse that out. You see there's still a little bit of makeup left, so if there is makeup left on your brushes, you can do however many wash spins that you need, but usually I don't do more than 2. So then I also take my little scrubbing pad and put some Dawn dish soap on there, and just brush that all the way in so I can make sure that there is no more makeup residue. You see? Squeaky clean. So then, since these are smaller eyeshadow brushes, you can put them in there multiple at a time because, honey, cleaning your makeup brushes already takes a long time, and don't nobody got time to be doing eyeshadow brushes and all these makeup brushes one by one. But it is a repeated process, so I'm just going to let you guys watch for now. Gosh, y'all, do y'all see this dirty water? That is just proof to show you that this little washing machine really does work. And don't worry, we will be changing the water out multiple times. My fan brush has to be my favorite and most used makeup brush, because your highlighter gotta be popping or whatever. So yeah, just seeing this get clean with no more sparkles or shimmer in it was just so satisfying to me. And then moving on, we will be changing out that dirty water, honey, because cleaning your makeup brushes in dirty water ain't gonna do nothing but continue to keep them dirty. So change that water out, make sure that it's warm, add some Dawn dish soap, and make sure that you have a towel down because somewhat in a way, if you're not completely careful, this washing machine does leak. Moving on to our bigger and filthier makeup brushes. This is the part where it gets real satisfying because, honey, seeing these babies go from dirty to squeaky clean, it's like OMG. But this washing machine is so powerful. Like, do y'all see? It took out all of that makeup, and I really didn't even have to use a scrubbing pad, but I'm going to show you guys that it was completely clean. Like, there's really not any dirt in there. And this face brush is clearly another brush of mine that I use a lot, if you can't tell by how tan it was. But look at that. Like, the motor in this, you wouldn't think that it was so powerful because it's ran off of 2 AA batteries. But baby, if you do not have one of these mini washing machines, I'm gonna need you to go in my description box right now and get you one because you will have zero regrets this. And in just one wash spin and one scrubbing on the scrub pad, this brush got super duper clean. If you feel like your water is getting dull and not soapy enough and you're not ready to switch it out just yet, just go ahead and use some more Dawn dish soap to that washing machine and everything will be perfectly fine. So the reason I like to use cool water when rinsing my brushes is because hot water, I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but I just feel like the hot water will break the glue down to holding your brushes together. And I don't know about y'all, my makeup brushes are pretty expensive. Even if they weren't, I'm going to take care of them as great as I can. Now it's time to switch out that water again. The first time I was just being a lazy ass and I dumped it out, but I'm going to show you guys the proper way. This little drain is how you're supposed to drain this washing machine, but look, honey, don't nobody got time for that. Even though this washer is powerful on its own, you know, you want to make sure that it's completely and thoroughly clean. So it is definitely okay to move those brushes around. Sometimes you'll need to because the motor and the little spin thing in the washer just doesn't move how you want to, depending on how many brushes you have in the washer. Now I'm going to clean my eyebrow brushes and the spoolies because y'all know that our eyebrows like to be slayed on a daily basis, so that product does build up in our brushes and we don't want crusty brows. So we're going to make sure that these brushes are super clean because even though they're tiny, they get a lot of buildup. So to me, the best way to clean your eyebrow spoolies and brushes is actually to use a scrubbing pad because the washing machine isn't going to get everything out of it. That scrubbing pad is going to make sure that all that brow pomade and gel that you used is completely gone. Like, just look at it. And then if you don't have a scrubbing pad, you can use the back of your hand just as well. And look, looking super new. And seeing these fibers on this brush go back to being super black and silky and shiny was just mind-blowing. Like, Oh my god. And then the washing machine just started going crazy right here. I was like, mini washing machine. Ooh, this baby is not mini anymore. It was acting like it was a real washing machine. So as I had mentioned earlier, depending on the size of the brush, it will take like maybe multiple times for you to wash it. And especially since the fact that the bristles of this brush was white, you know, you want to make sure that you get it as clean as possible. It's not going to look brand new, but it'll look pretty close. Out my brushes, I make sure that I am squeezing out that excess water and laying it flat on a towel. You want to make sure you lay it flat on a towel because you don't want water buildup to like build up in your brushes and ruin your brushes or possibly have like mildew grow in them. Not saying that has happened, but water does cause bacteria. And also move those sponges around in that soapy water and make sure like your sponges have absorbed the soap at this point, because soon we will be moving on to cleaning them after we clean this last brush. Now pay attention to how dirty this brush is, because the miracle that is about to happen is like, wow. Just that one spin, this brush got pretty freaking clean if you ask me. So after changing that water one last time, we are moving on to cleaning our sponges, and we'll just dump that water out from that bowl that we was using and just rub that soap in, give the sponges a little bit of a massage, and then rinse it out with cool water. So the sponges do look pretty clean compared to how they started off and how dirty they were, but we are going to clean them once again after rinsing them in the mini washing machine. And then this last sponge that I'm cleaning off is the one that was not soaking in the bowl with the Dawn dish soap, but just cleaning it by itself with Dawn dish soap did just the job. Now you can put these in the mini washing machine one by one, but since I do have some sponges that seem to be a little bit smaller, like I said, ain't nobody got time to be taking the long route, I do put multiple in there. And then rinsing that off with cool water. And please don't be an idiot like me. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I wasn't thinking. I had scrubbed one of them on the little scrubbing pad, but please don't do that because it's not going to do anything but literally ruin your sponge. So then the big sponges do go in by themselves, and look at that spinning. Rinse that off in cool water and make sure with the bigger ones that you are rinsing it a little bit longer and getting all that soap out. So here I just wanted to show y'all how it really looks like with the lid closed. It's so cute. It looks like a real washing machine, and then the sound of it just makes it even better. It's so cute. Finishing off, make sure that you are rinsing off your sponge or makeup brush in cool water, and we are done. For the most part, this took me like 30 minutes top. I'm getting better at being patient because I am not patient at all. So comment below and tell me how long it usually takes you to clean your makeup brushes. done just like that. Comment below and let me know what you think about this video. Also, let me know how long it takes you to wash your makeup brushes and how often that you usually do take the time out to clean your makeup brushes, because let's be honest, not all of us clean our makeup brushes every week. You know, we do it when we feel like they're super dirty or when the time is right, but it is important to make it a key factor in always cleaning your brushes and not letting them get too dirty, because another step to having pretty beautiful skin is making sure that our beauty tools are clean as well. I hope you guys like this video. If you have gotten this far and you have not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Join the crew. We have fun here. I'm glad that you guys came to join me, and I will see you guys on the next video. I love you. Mwah.